Good morning, good people of Lawra. Today, my team and I are in the palace of the Lawra Na, the overlord of the Lawra traditional area. Then today we are here for him to address the citizens, the people of Lawra, or the current happenings, what is happening to our festival, which is Kobine Festival. So if you're ready, come with me.
Of the Lawra paramount. I am now Puovele Karbo III, your paramount chief and vice president of the National House of Chiefs. In recent times, I have received a number of inquiries from citizens of Lawra outside and within. And in monitoring social media, a lot of citizens of Lawra and at home and abroad have been asking whether the Kobine Festival, which is a major celebration of our paramountcy, is going to be celebrated this year. I've deemed it necessary to clarify the issue for the benefit of our people, and that is why this voice is being made this morning. We all recall that in 2020, the whole world was engulfed by the COVID-19 pandemic, and that led the President, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, to institute some strategy for us to manage the COVID situation. Some of those strategies introduced include the usual hand washing, masking, social distancing, closure of borders in order to be able to control the inflow and movement of people. Last but not the least, and more important and germane to this discussion was the banning of traditional festivals across the length and breadth of the country. And you could see that the first tranche of the COVID, with compliance to the protocols, Ghana was able to manage the COVID situation quite very well as compared to even other areas. But recently, you will know that there is a certain virus, the Delta virus. It has mutated into a Delta virus which is more dangerous. And our president in the last address told us that after some time we were a little bit complacent in compliance and still maintained the protocol arrangements that he earlier on put, i.e. the ban on the celebration of our Kobine festivals. And it is with this in mind that in consultation with my council and the Puovele Planning Committee, I deem it necessary to tell you that this year, unfortunately again, we will not be able to celebrate the Kobine Festival for the above reasons. The health and welfare of our citizens is so important. It may be necessary at this time to mention that much as we think that we are far away from the COVID pandemic in this paramountcy, the situation in our municipality is that we are not yet out of the woods. Different new statistics tell me that within August, September alone, 12 COVID cases were recorded in the Lawra municipality. And the present situation sees that our surrounding districts, Naboli, Jirapa, Nandom, Lamise, are experiencing upsurges in the COVID situation. It will therefore not be wise and understandable from my point of view to celebrate the Kobine. First, that would be against government principle, and secondly, I'll be unnecessarily exposing the paramountcy to the COVID, even though at this time we can say that our situation is still manageable. We should not be complacent by lowering our guard and say that we can celebrate. This is the reason why I'm still holding the fact that we cannot celebrate the Kobine. There are some people who say that others are celebrating. If we look around the country, where they do things like Homowo in Accra, you should know that Accra people are nearest to the best health services, and therefore if they disobey government and do anything, they can be taken care of. What about here? Our health services are the weakest and fragile, and we have to be very, very careful not to draw the COVID situation into our paramount say, so that the health of our people will thereby be endangered. It is for all these reasons that I deem it necessary to tell people that we should exercise patience, we should not be complacent, so that at the appropriate time, when the COVID situation is manageable, we will have the occasion to celebrate the Kobine Festival. I thank you all for listening to this message. Thank you very much. I wish to thank Westlink for giving me the opportunity to address the citizens of my paramount.
We have all heard him. We've all heard from the overlord himself what he has for his people, how he cares about it. So if you are anywhere and you have any doubts, just leave your comment in the comment box, or you come to the palace yourself and ask why. Thank you.